bent round here, and that's bent upwards.
Mate, to get 50 years.
Don't leave the windows open. I've got some cleaning to do.
And now you're just about to make the tea.
Yeah, right.
Mate, to get 50 years in any job, in any relationship, whether it be job, marriage or anything, it is a massive achievement. And we were just talking about that. Now, I don't think anybody will surpass that. I mean, I've had 20. I mean, Andy was counting his years, 37, and he thanked you for getting. Well, I don't know whether he thanked you, but he reminded that you got him the job back in the day. You know, what, 10 quid a year? You know, that doesn't sound an awful lot, but we've paid you lots of wages as well. Some of that's been deserved, some of it hasn't. But nonetheless, I bet you spent all of that. I only inherited you, I guess, in 2007, I think it was, when Tarmac, NRP as it was then, got sort of took on AA, so you came as part of that. So you've been a long time with the business before that. For the loyalty and commitment you've shown, I can't reward you enough, and I can't thank you enough. You know, some people would be going out the door in 50 minutes, you know, but you've managed to stay here and give us a great service. So I can't thank you enough again. So thanks everything. What's your plans, by the way? You know what? Sorry, do you want a picture? You got to do that again.
Hi guys, welcome to another day in life on NRP. So I am currently on the A11, just gone past Newmarket, heading towards Postwick again. So we're at Postwick again for this week, Monday to Friday, so they say, a good change. So yeah, we're on the way up here this afternoon. When I went into the yard earlier on today, just to drop off some stuff in my lorry, they were giving out the presentation to Norman, one of our long-serving colleagues. Been with the company for 50 years. Started when he was 15 years old, apparently, in a workshop. Back then it wasn't called NRP, it was called something else, I do not know what, and then it changed about 5 times since then, I think. So yeah, he's been on the company for 50 years. I gave him a presentation. He went out, a bit of a do the weekend. I didn't go, but he had a bit of a do the weekend because it's also celebrating his 65th birthday, I think it was. So 65 years old, 50 years on the company, and yeah, so he started at 15, he said. So that'd be about right. So fair play to him. I ain't doing 50 years on here. So yeah, he's done everything from driving, planing, operating, delivering the fuel, water, working in the workshop. He's done a lot. So fair play, 50 years of employment on the same company, doing the same job. So I've just pulled back up at Postwick compound here, Monday evening. I had about 20 minutes left on my driving time to get here. It's about 4 hours, but sometimes about 4.5. Obviously I can only do 4.5, depending on traffic on the M25. But we're here, ready, and have something to eat. Just outside the compound. I could get in the compound. It's empty at the minute, but it's a bit of an awkward swing to get in and out the gateway, so I'm not going to bother. I'll just stay out here, just outside the cattle market auction place, and it's just behind there, the actual compound. So yeah, just sort of here, back here again. Been here for a while now, in Norwich. Been coming to Norwich since now near the end of January, so it's nearly 6 months we've been up here, really, back and forth every weekend. Hopefully it's not a long left on here now, and if so, we're all about trying to get another gang up here. Why it's always got to be us up here? It's getting a bit tedious up here for us. Wanted to send someone else up here for a change. But we're here now, ready for tonight's shift. On Friday, when we was at Heads of the Valley, obviously we was going deep. Sometimes when you go deep, you hit the trotter foot, which hangs down, which gives you the levels, and we've bent it. because obviously it was going down deep and it's hit it and pushed it up and bent it around. So I just thought I'd show you it now. Look. So as you can see, it's bent around here, and that's bent upwards. It's all bent and twisted. So the trotter, this comes down to the floor, and that's what gives you the depth. But this side is all bent and twisted after it's just been serviced and made good again, really, which ain't good. Workshop's got a new part on order, and then they're going to try and straighten one of the bars and get the other part on when it arrives. But we shall see. Just thought I'd show you that. Bit of damage. Yeah, oh well, it happens. So we started on the A47, step details in 40, then down to 100, and then down to 200mm step. So 200mm down. Then you've got to do about 50 metres, full width, both dual carriageways. Ain't going to take long to fill the lorries. So I'm in the van tonight, just got to do tickets today. Got lots of tickets today. Collecting all the tickets from all the drivers. We've got one Arctic Bulker on site and 3 8-wheel tippers on site tonight. Got about 400 tonne, I think it was. So we're about halfway through, I think, in a minute. Tyres. Boys getting ready for the shift. Don't know what Gary's doing, but I'm ready. Let's go down and do my jacks. Loose. So 2 new tyres today. It's better. So we're back at Postwick here. We've just dropped the machine off. It's been a wet night tonight, I think. It's been raining all day today. Even when the tyre man came to change the tyres, it started raining. So it's dry at the moment, or stopped raining at the moment. But if we get called off because of the rain, technically we've already started, so we get paid the shift anyway. So I'm now just going down to the van to be the ticket master. So I just got to take all the tickets off all the drivers all week, separate the tickets, one for us, one goes to tarmac, they keep a copy. Yeah, that's what I do, swap all the tickets over, collect them all week and hand them in at the end of the night. We're doing about 400 tonne a night at the minute, and I think tomorrow night was actually 500 and something. But we've got 4 lorries, 3 8-wheelers, 1 Arctic. So yeah, let's get some tickets. Hopefully the weather will hold out, otherwise we're going to get wet tonight. Better not be contaminated. He gives me a ticket as well. Thank you, sir, you can go. All these new oil drivers, they love us. They're good old boys. So if you want any aggregates or anything like that, they do plant as well. New oils are the guys. So we've got Martin on the loader today. Hi Martin, you got a ticket for me?
No, I need a book.
You need a book? They run out of books, so we got spare books in here somewhere. So I've got to sort out these tickets. We've got white copy and the blue copy. There's also a pink copy in the book and a green copy in the book. The pink copy stays with the driver and the green one stays in the book. I get these 2 copies. One goes to tarmac, one goes to our office. So then we know where it all goes. So my job is to get all the tickets, separate the tickets, count them all at the end. And we go for there, like I say, the Arctic, like 27 tonne. And the normal lorry's 20 tonne, so we've got to add it all up at the end. So there's around about 400 tonne tonight. 2 tickets.
And now you're just about to make the tea.
Yeah, right. So last night we decided to park in the compound because the market, cattle market, usually has an auction on a Wednesday. And lots of noise, lots of traffic, lots of lorries. So we decided to park in the compound because it was fairly clear last night. So this is the compound. As you can see, come through that gate. You got that lane there. That lorry wasn't there last night when I came in. Big U-turn, and then we just parked there. John the Watermouse is in. He came in, don't know what time he came in. It's only a small compound, this one. And we got the rest of the recovery. Recovery guys are finished now. They're the contraflow's now finished, so they're just clearing out. We've got a load of signs and cones and barriers, and then you've got some of the tarmac plant. We're just there having a shower. We've got solar lights, and then you've got skip generators, stores, toilets, and offices. And this is the car park. It's a bit tight getting in because it's a real tight angle, real tight right angle to get in and out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave here, park back out the front before everyone gets here this evening, just to get out of the way. So we're in the compound and it's now lightning, thundering, flash floods, and I just got back in the lorry and I left the window open. Hailstones all in the lorry. The cab is soaked. Don't leave the windows open. I've got some cleaning to do. It is absolutely tanking it down. Look at this outside. Probably hear it as well. I don't know if we're working tonight or not. It's now 7 o'clock and we usually start at 8:30. So it's, yeah. They can't lay tarmac when it's raining like this. So, yeah, we should see if they knock the job off. Look at that black cloud up there. Rain, rain, rain. Yeah, it's clear sky the other side. Well, we finally got called on 2 hours later than we usually do because of the bad weather. So we've only just started now. The weather's finally stopped. It's good for us to go. They've cut the tonnage down. We're supposed to be doing about 580. They've cut it down to 400, I think it is now, because of the delay we got started. So yeah, so we've already started. Tonight I'm going to be banking the lorries just to give Luke a rest, and Luke will be in the van doing the tickets. Let's go down and get going. So I came back into the yard last night because today is maintenance day. So got the machine off. Got a few rollers to change on the elevator. Got a new roller there. There we go. That's a new roller. That's the old one. As you can see, it's collapsed. So we're going to replace a couple of them. We've got 3 to change. We're going to do that. We're then also changing the picks underneath the machine because we didn't do it last night because we was late. And we knew it was taking it off today, so we decided to do the picks now. And probably give it a good clean. And then also I'm going to clean off the trailer. Maintenance day. So we've done the machine. Done a roller, just so you know. All new rollers. Cleaned it all up, cleaned the lorry. Just going to load it up. Just been called on, just got up the slip road now. I've got to go all the way up to the roundabout and come back on ourselves. If we look to our left, you can see all the lorries coming out now. If you can see it on the camera, that is. They're all just coming out the farm. That's where they're tipping all the planings. You can see the Arctic, and if you can see it on the camera, hopefully you can. There they all are. So tonight we've got 8 lorries in total. 7 8-wheelers and 1 Arctic. We've got quite a bit of tonnage to do. We've got about near on 800 tonne tonight, so we've got to catch up from last night because we was 2 hours late getting on because of the bad weather, and they cut the tonnage down, so they're trying to catch up now. So we've booked extra lorries to try and get it all out tonight. So yeah, we're just getting called on, go all the way down to the roundabout and back in for the disclosure. Just coming in on the closure now from the roundabout. It's closed, and we should see all the lorries. Some of them you'll see on the moment, some of them are behind me. Here they all come. think they're laying this tonight, so they're marking it all out ready to put a top layer on. Obviously the white lines are just temporary, but they're putting another layer on top tonight by the looks of it. That's why they're marking it out with the rope. So the track that's breaking out the edge, the step detail. Hi guys, Friday evening. We are still sat in the compound. We've been sat in the compound all day today. I ain't even got out the lorry today. It's been raining all day non-stop. Still raining now. We're just waiting to find out whether they're going to cancel tonight's job. Because of the weather. It's supposed to be raining all night tonight according to the weather forecast, and severe weather. I think it's like amber warnings across the whole of England. But we're waiting for them to make a decision whether we're working or not. Now we've been told to stay on hold, so we can wait out. Now we could be sat here till 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning waiting to see if we go on, or we could sit there all night long for them to say no, we're going to cancel it. So that's the annoying part. But you think they look at the weather forecast like we are, and it is saying for rain all night, and obviously they can't lay tarmac in this weather. But rather the sooner than later, because we've got a 4-hour drive home, so rather than tell me now that it's been cancelled, because then I'll still be home early hours in the morning, but I won't be here early hours in the morning. It'd be nice for them to let us know sooner rather than later. So we're still here waiting to go on. It's 10:15 at the moment. The rain has actually stopped at the moment, but we're still waiting to go out whether the road is suitable for us to go out with road spray from the other passing vehicles, where they can put the closure out on the road spray. But also they're looking at the weather for later on in the middle of the night when they're laying tarmac, but no one's actually made a decision yet whether we're going on or not. This is the hardest part of the job, just sitting here waiting if someone can actually make their mind up whether we're going to go on or not. Be nice if they do call it off. They could have called it off hours and hours and hours ago when we could have been home by now, instead of sitting here until the early hours of the morning and then having a 4-hour drive home, which is a bit of a pain when they could have done it this afternoon and we could have been home by now, knowing everyone knows the weather's bad tonight, but people don't want to cancel a job, but it's going to cost them more for paying everyone when I do cancel it, when I could have done it earlier on, which is annoying. But we'll sit here and still wait. Finally, hang on a second.
I'll speak to you on Monday.
Yeah, all right, mate. Just give me some paperwork as I go to the yard. I've got to drop off all the paperwork. So it's now midnight and we finally got called off. They finally got the balls to cancel the job. Bit of a pain because they could have cancelled it a good few hours ago. So we're still sat here. So it's now midnight. I'm not now going to get home till at least 4:30, 5 o'clock. I've got to get fuel on the way home. There's traffic closures on the M25 I just saw on the maps. So not good. Really could have done with doing it this afternoon, but hey. So it's been called off. So we'll still get paid for the night shift. So yeah, let's go home. So just got some diesel and some AdBlue, £457 of diesel and £75 worth of AdBlue. So it's a fair bit, and I was half a tank of AdBlue and I was quarter of a tank of diesel left. So it's a fair bit it holds. Total was 530 quid. Luckily, I don't pay that bill, the company does. Right, so it's now time to go home. Thank God that's over. 7 minutes left on my drive. It's now just gone 4:30. Back in the yard. That's it for the weekend. Time to do some paperwork and go home. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up for this video if you like it, and also if you want to subscribe to my channel, click here, and if you want to see last week's video, Dan Life on NRP, click here. Time to go. Hit the subscribe button and then the little bell icon, and it'll let you know when new videos get uploaded.